Alright, welcome to our 7-minute stretch. Alright, one of our first movements today is going to be our glute bridge. This one, we're just going to lay on our back. We're going to lift up our knee, we're going to bend our other leg, and we're going to bring our knee straight to our chest. And this one's just going to fill it into your glute, or pretty much the butt cheek. Alright, we're just going to keep on doing this, and I like to say you can do 5 to 10 second holds. It's whenever you feel the stretch, and again, it's just laying back and just bringing that knee to the chest. If you want to lift up the hips, you can. And I don't know what the fuck that was, but I had some stuff on me. But yeah, usually I like to use this time to think about life, think about all the good things I have going on, all that stuff. But again, this is a good workout if you're definitely trying to increase your flexibility in your glutes. Alright, so this one's one of my favorites, a low toe touch into a deep lunge. So we're going to have one knee on the ground, we have our leg forward, and we're going to reach for our toes. It's going to be good if you're trying to stretch out the hamstrings. Sorry, I couldn't think for a second. Stretching out the hamstrings. And then we're going to shift our position, we're going to bring our knee forward, we're going to have our foot planted on the ground, and we're going to move our hips. We're going to do this slowly so we can kind of feel the stretch in the groin. Now, this is a good groin stretch if you're trying to do some real good dynamic movement, usually when it comes to box jumps or squats. Now with this movement, you can easily rotate in and out, and you're just trying to get an adequate, big word, adequate stretch. And you see me, I'm just trying to focus on improving my movement every time. So every time I go back, I'm trying to reach further. Every time I go forward, I'm trying to bring the lunge further in. This next movement is going to be our glute bridge variation. Still the same as the glute bridge. What we're going to do is we're going to put our leg on top of our knee. We're going to reach for our knee, and we're going to pull our chest. This one's you're going to feel a real stretch on the knee that is bent, or more so the knee that's on the leg that's on top of the knee. Then you can grab the knee, pull it, and again, it's just nice 15 second, 5 second, 3 big breaths. However long you feel like you need to hold. Alright, this is going to be our laying quad stretch, and this one's good. I'm not as flexible as I used to be, so it took me a little while to kind of get used to it, but essentially you want to have one leg laying forward, one leg back to your side, and use your arms. You want to slowly lean back. Alright, you're going to be laying at an angle. If you're really flexible, you can lay fully down, but essentially what you're trying to do is stretch that quadricep. Now, again, this is almost an advanced one. If you feel comfortable just not doing it or just laying not as far back, it's good. But again, you're just trying to get a good stretch. And it's all about comfort. And at this point, the plant was kicking my ass. But no worries, I'm here to make this video for you. And again, we're stretching out that quadricep. Alright, this one's going to be a seated groin stretch. And this one's a good variation of the groin stretch. We're going to be seated in seated position. We're going to have our knees far apart. We're going to bring our feet together. And this one, you can use your elbows to push your knees further apart. And it's going to just allow you to get a nice groin stretch. You can do it slow, grab the ankles, but essentially you're just using this to get a nice groin stretch. Allows you to, again, improve your squat. And right now I'm transitioning to a straight leg stretch. And this one, we just have the feet wide apart, legs far apart, and I'm just leaning forward. You can do a slow lean, you can lean forward, you can reach for a point. I'm kind of varying it up by reaching for my ankles, but essentially you're just trying to stretch those hamstrings once again. We're just hitting different parts of the leg so we can kind of hit all the muscles, but also we can find a more comfortable spot that allows us to get a good stretch. And think about life. All right, and that's going to be our stretch day routine. Give it a try, like, follow, all that good stuff. And hey, all our stretch routines going to be on Instagram Live at 9:30 a.m. every Tuesday. So please join along, tell a friend, stretch out. DCP Fitness, discipline, consistency, and patience equals success, as you can see. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.
Show the nigga playing talk. Show me a bitch that is loyal. I can feel like
on my neck tour, and I ain't even get the back end yet from my next tour. That's what they so upset for. They broke, so they gon' stress more. I keep my gun on me, you left yours. My money in line, that's why I'm good with the connect for. Dog food in the trunk, like I just left the pet store. Free the Brody, they got my dude up in the mountains. When we was 15, we used to shoot up niggas' houses. Started with an 8-ball, and then I moved a couple houses. I fuck niggas, baby.